Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Dear many children, today I'll be giving you dars from statements of Imam Zayn al Abideen, rahmatullahi alayh. But before we start our dars, let's make good intentions. The Holy Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wasallam has stated, Niyatul mu'min khayrun min amalih. The intention of a mu'min is better than his actions. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen wa salatu wa salamu ala sayyidil mursaleen. Amma ba'd, fa'udhu billahi minash shaytanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Saying of Imam Zayn al Abideen, rahmatullahi alayh, sending an abundance of salat upon the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is a sign of the Ahl Sunnah. Sallu al Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If someone has acquired knowledge before you, he is a guide for you in that matter, even if he is younger than you. The leaders of people in this world are the generous, whereas in the hereafter it will be the religious and knowledgeable. This is because scholars are inheritors of the prophets. It was asked, who was the greatest rank amongst people? The Imam replied, those who consider the world to have no significance. The world is a place of sleep, and the hereafter is a place of awakening. We are like troublesome dream in between them. The Imam, referring to the world as a place of sleep, connotes it to be the place of negligence. Sayyidina Ali bin Hussein, Imam Zayn al Abideen, rahmatullahi alayh, was asked to describe an ascetic, a person disinterested in the world, Zahid. He replied, he who reaches his destination without provisions, he who prepares for his death, and he who grows weary of his life in ignorance for the hereafter. Contemplation is a mirror which shows a believer his virtues and vices. I marvel at the individual who struts in arrogance, although he was a droplet of impure water yesterday and will be a disintegrated corpse in the grave after some time. He who doubts the existence of Allah also surprises me greatly, as he denies Allah's existence, despite witnessing his own coming into the world, which is clear proof of the Creator's existence. I am also astonished at the people who denies resurrection on the Day of Judgment, despite beholding the first creation. The same Lord who created you for the first time when you entered this world is the very same Lord who can bring you to life again. I am further amazed at he who may work for his temporal world but abandons the everlasting home hereafter. The author of Ayan, Sheikh Ismail Haqi rahmatullahi alayh, has further added, it is necessary for the intellectual to derive the admonition from these actions before death overcomes him. He should always seek to remain in remembrance of Allah, and whilst doing so, strive upon the path of truth whether day or night, and prepare for the death before it arrives. The time is flying by in similitude to strong winds. Where are those who denied the prophets and the messengers? I swear by Allah, they are dead, and soon the entire universe will come to an end. No angel, human or jinn will remain therein. The book of deeds will be closed, and the Day of Judgment will be established. On the day, every minor and major deed will be made apparent. The unfortunate will be disgraced and the humiliated, whereas the righteous will be felicity. O our Lord, we ask you to grant us the ability to remember death, keep us steadfast upon performing good deeds, and allow us to physically and spiritually remain upon the correct path. O possessor of all strength, O helper, aid and assist us. Ameen. Indeed, if the body does not become ill, it becomes corrupted. There is no expectation of good from a corrupted evil body. Do not speak about someone you have no knowledge of. An individual should not say anything good about someone else, which the former does not bear personal knowledge of. Otherwise, it will not be long until he says something negative about another person, despite not knowing personally of this, When two people befriend each other for the purpose of disobeying Allah, the only separate being having disobeyed Him also. The Imam Rahmatullahi Alayh asked someone, "Can you place your hand in the pocket of your Muslim brother without permission and take whatever you please?" The person replied in the negative. Imam Zayn al Abideen responded, "There is no true brotherhood between you if this is the case. Never hold enmity against someone even if you think he will not harm you. Never think little of someone's gift even if you consider it or not benefit to you. This is because you are unaware of when you may require your friend or when you will not, or you will be rendered fearful of an enemy. When someone presents an excuse to you, asking you to forgive him, accept it even if you are aware he is a liar. Contentment with what Allah has appointed you is true righteousness. Whoever remain content with what Allah distributed to them, they are the richest of all people. Remaining content upon fated hardship is from the highest level of certitude. O my son, be patient when facing hardships. Do not squander the rights of other, and do not place your brother in difficulty, whose loss is greater than any temporary benefit in your acquire." Sallu al Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. May Allah Azza wa Jal give us tawfiq to remember these statements of Imam Zayn al Abideen. Ameen bijahi Nabil Ameen sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. Remember me in your du'as. Keep watching my channel. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.